Alright, so you want to see something funny. I'm going to show you what goes on when you overdo it with things. And this is going to be one of those times. So this right here, I can't remember the exact model. This is a Maxpedition. I think it's the Fatty Organizer. I think it's what it's called. If it's not, I'll try to put descriptions and some of this stuff in the comments below. But I'll just show you how easy it is to go overboard with things. So this is a tool bag that I carry in my backpack with me. I used to throw it in my backpack and just leave it in there every day, and I throw it in my car when I go to work, and it more or less stays there. When I come home, I bring it in. I just take it with me everywhere. I mean, I don't carry the backpack when I get out of the car most of the time, but this is in the car with me every day. In the front pocket, I got a little, these are all just index cards with a bunch of different knots. An emergency, if you want to know how to tie a knot, this guy just tells you how to do it. I got some plain business cards in the back there. This is my name and my email address, and it goes all up here. And also have a mini Bic lighter with a Ranger band around it, and that's all in the front. This is kind of tight with all the stuff I got, and it's got Velcro that keeps it shut. And now this is the embarrassing part. Ta-da! Look at all that crap I got inside there. Why? I don't know. You just start thinking you're going to need things, and it just goes from there. So I'll actually start on this end right here. This is a little pry tool. If you ever had to pry anything apart or pull a nail or a screw out of something, I know it sounds silly, but you never know. And why not have a tool that's designed to do it so you don't break the tips off of your knives, or your keys, or something else that you might use that you really shouldn't use for prying. So I keep that on this side. Behind that I have a this is just one of those telescopic magnetic pickup tools, and that's handy. I'm always dropping screws and tools inside the motor of things that I'm working. It's also good for picking up things that fall behind a crack, so you don't have to move furniture or whatever else at work or at home or wherever else you might need it. Falls between your seat and your car. You can't get your hand under to get your keys. You just telescope this out, reach in there and pick it up and pull it out. And I'll use it to pull these out. And what these are is a small set of nail clippers. They're pretty cool. They got this little lever on the side. You just pop it, and there you go. You can do some manicuring when you need to, and they just fold up nice and tight so you don't get caught up on things. Over here I have a small flashlight. This is a ThruNite TI3. I'm not going to go over the specs on this, but it's got different settings, you know. Turn it on, bright, and then it's got a small setting, and then it's got a strobe setting. But it's handy to have. I always need a flashlight. I keep one in my pocket. This is just one I keep in here. Got a tube of chapstick. This is unused, so if you've ever been out on a windy day or a hot day and didn't have chapstick in your pocket, it's always nice to have some available. Right here I got a mini Sharpie. I don't know what else to call this thing, but that's all it is. It's just a small Sharpie in case you need to write something permanently on some tape or whatever. There you go. You got a Sharpie. Right here I got a small set of forceps. Why? You never know. Splinters, things like that. I fish a lot. It's nice to have these to get hooks out or what have you. I got a measuring tape. This is a lot lighter and smaller to carry than your typical carpenter's tape measure, and it fits in there just perfect. Right there. You never know. You might have to wrap it around your head to see what your hat size is, but I have one right there. I have a safety pin. I'm not going to take that out. This right here is just a dental pick, and I picked this up as a set of them at Harbor Freight, and it's kind of sharp, but it's good for like digging things out of your skin if you need to, a sliver or a splinter. It's also good for cleaning weapons to get down into cracks where carbon might build up and you can't get to it with a brush. This right here, this is a little waterproof container, and what I keep in here is some cash. You know, and I built it up over the, you start throwing 5 here, 20 there, so in an emergency I've got just over $200 worth of cash in different denominations, so in case I lose my wallet or my debit card gets compromised and they don't tell you about it until you go to use it, and so I've got cash to pay for gas or food or whatever. Over here I have these little engineer rulers. I love these things, and it's always nice to be able to get precise measurements on different things. So I have one that's SAE, and I have or Imperial, and I have one that's also metric, and there's a conversion table on the back as well. So these are nice and handy tools to have. I've also got a small roll of utility wire or mechanics wire, baling wire. Very handy to have. You can do, it has multiple uses. I'm not going to go over all of them. I'm sure you can figure them out. I have a particle mask here. I do have allergies sometimes, and not that it bothered me a lot, but I like to have a mask just in case, you know, you might need one. I have some zip ties. They were taped together. I had to use one and I didn't replace the tape on it. Zip ties have 1,001 uses. Get this tape off my fingers and I'll get back to you. Alright, so what else I have in here? So this is a old, I don't know what you call it, a promotional card. It could be a gift card somebody gave you and it's you used all the money off of it. What I did here, just wrap some Gorilla Tape around it. I don't know how many feet I have on there, but if I ever need to duct tape something, I've got this amount of duct tape, and it's a hell of a lot easier to carry this than it is a big roll of duct tape. I have some instant coffee, Cafe Bustelo. This is delicious. Get a little bit of hot water going and you got yourself a nice hot cup of joe. I have another one. I have two things of instant coffee in case I have a friend. And this is just some O-rings, I think, that came with the Through Night to keep it waterproof. And on this side, I have a mechanical pencil. Never know, always comes in handy. Back to the dental pick I had, I also have some tweezers. And with a magnifying glass for getting out small splinters or ticks. And it's got a little scratched up. That's not good. And also, you could probably start a fire with this magnifying glass if you had to. And that's always handy. You know, you get old like me, you turn 50, your eyes go to shit, you can't see close up. This right here, I'm a tool junkie. So what this is a mini drill bit, or a drill set. If I can get to focus. So all the bits are right there in that little tube, and they fit right here. So in case you got to drill a little hole in something you're working on at work, or you never know. I don't know why I keep that in there. It's cool. It's a cool tool set. This is along the same lines, but this is a screwdriver set. Can't tell you how many times I've needed to have micro screwdrivers. Taking MacBooks backs off to replace the memory, or taking a watch back off, or what have you. It's nice to have small screwdrivers. This I stole from my wife's room. This is one of the craft glue sticks. And in a pinch, if you had a tear in some fabric or your tennis shoe blew out on you, you take this and you take a lighter and you can burn the end of it. Now it gets all gluey. You can smear it on, and now bam, you got some stuff glued together. It's like a band-aid until you get back home. Also carry a multi-tool. This is I think this is the Leatherman Wingman. I think multi-tools have their place in everybody's pocket or everybody's bag. There's 1,000,001 uses: knives, pliers, cutters, scissors, files, can openers, bottle openers, you name it, it's all on there. This is the same like the screwdriver and the drill bit, but this is a file set. In case you get something that gets a burr on it, you can file it right off. You can make quick and easy work on getting a burr off of your knife blade. Or I also have a lockpick set that's not in here, and sometimes you can work on a key with this to get a key to work better. I have a toothpick just for the hell of it. This is just a Ziploc bag. I have I think this is about 25 or 30 feet of bank line. This is tarred bank line. You never knew when you need to tie something. I have a Right in the Rain tablet. I keep a space pin on my pocket, and up here I have two shorty cables. One is for an iPhone and one is for like an Android device for my like my Kindle. So I can charge either of them. And another bag I keep in my backpack, it also has a power brick, so I'm always have a cable to charge my devices. So what started off as a small little kit to keep some, you know, nice to have tools in, turned into files, screwdrivers, drill bits, and cash. So if you're going to get into this type of thing, just remember that it's so easy to go overboard. And I'm trying to downsize this. I just try to figure out what I want to downsize. So until next time, maybe I'll have a more interesting video, but I just threw this together at the last minute because I felt guilty about not posting anything. So at any rate, I'll talk to you guys soon. Later.